Samsung might be about to flip its foldable strategy on its head. According to new insider reports, the company is putting a much bigger focus on the Galaxy Z Fold 8 and other large-screen foldable phones, while dialing back slightly on the smaller Galaxy Z Flip 8. In other words, the era of the cute, compact clamshell dominating Samsung's foldable lineup might be ending, and the big screen fold could be stepping into the spotlight. So what's actually changing? Industry sources, via ET News, claim that Samsung has set a noticeably higher production target for the Galaxy Z Fold 8 than for the Galaxy Z Flip 8. The numbers floating around right now are around 3.5 million units planned for the Galaxy Z Fold 8, up to 3 million units on the high end for the Galaxy Z Flip 8. That might not sound dramatic at first, but it represents a major strategy shift. Until now, the Galaxy Z Flip series has typically led in production volume. The Flip line has been cheaper, more fashion-focused, and easier for mainstream buyers to justify as their first foldable phone. An insider even noted that Samsung's Flip had surpassed the Fold for the first time in the annual foldable phone production plan. Now with the Galaxy Z Fold 8, Samsung appears to be reversing that balance, aiming to build more of the larger, more expensive foldable than the compact clamshell. Why would Samsung do that? A big part of the story is the success of the Galaxy Z Fold 7. The Fold 7 didn't just deliver the usual generational upgrades. It hit a critical milestone in design. Its 8.9mm profile, when folded, made it one of the thinnest large foldable phones on the market. Even brands like Honor, which have been aggressively pursuing ultra-thin foldable designs, struggled to beat that number. That win matters for a couple of reasons. It proves Samsung can make a large foldable that doesn't feel like a brick in your pocket. It helps shift perception of the Fold line from bulky niche gadget to premium all-in-one flagship, something closer to a phone-tablet hybrid you can actually carry every day. With the Galaxy Z Fold 8, Samsung appears to be doubling down on that momentum. Increasing production targets suggest the company expects stronger demand for big foldable devices, especially among power users, professionals, and early adopters who want a true productivity machine in their pocket. Meanwhile, the Galaxy Z Flip 8 still plays an important role, but Samsung's planning signal is clear. The Flip may no longer be the default main foldable in terms of volume. Instead, the Fold series is being positioned as the flagship of Samsung's foldable ecosystem, with the Flip acting as the more stylish, compact alternative. So what can we expect from the Galaxy Z Fold 8 itself? Right now, there's very little concrete information about its exact specs or standout features. We don't yet know how much thinner or lighter it might be compared to the Fold 7, whether Samsung will significantly change the inner or outer display sizes, or what new camera or software tricks will debut with this generation. What we do know is that Samsung rarely rushes those details. The company usually saves major Galaxy Z Fold and Galaxy Z Flip announcements for later in the year. And with the Galaxy S26 launch happening this month, all official attention is still on the S series for now. But even without specs, this shift in production goals lines up with a broader change in Samsung's premium strategy. Across the board, from the Galaxy S26 series to the upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 8 and Galaxy Z Flip 8, Samsung is rethinking how it balances premium hardware rising, component costs, especially RAM, and growing demand for on-device AI features. RAM prices have been climbing thanks to massive demand from AI data centers. And at the same time, smartphones need more memory than ever to handle advanced AI processing directly on the device. That affects everything from the Galaxy S26 to future foldables like the Fold 8 and Flip 8. So when Samsung decides to prioritize production of a higher margin device like the Galaxy Z Fold 8, adjust pricing and storage tiers on the Galaxy S26 lineup, and refine how many units of each foldable form factor it plans to manufacture. It's all part of a larger strategy to protect profitability while still pushing its premium and foldable phone lineup forward. To sum it up, Galaxy Z Fold 8 is reportedly getting a higher production target than ever before, around 3.5 million units. Galaxy Z Flip 8 may come in slightly lower, at up to 3 million units. This marks a reversal from previous years, where the Galaxy Z Flip line led in production volume. The shift follows the strong performance and design milestone of the Galaxy Z Fold 7, especially its ultra-thin 8.9mm profile. Official details on the Fold 8's features are still under wraps and likely won't arrive until after the Galaxy S26 series has its moment. Rising RAM costs and the move toward more AI-capable smartphones are quietly driving many of these decisions behind the scenes. What do you think of Samsung's new foldable strategy? Are you more interested in the Galaxy Z Fold 8 as a productivity powerhouse, or do you still prefer the compact style of the Galaxy Z Flip 8? Let me know which foldable form factor you'd actually buy and why.